What if I told you there are places in the world where reaching 100 years old isn't considered extraordinary? Places where people regularly live into their 90s and beyond, not only living longer, but staying active, independent, and mentally sharp. What's even more surprising is that these people aren't following the latest health trends. They aren't obsessed with supplements. They aren't spending hours in the gym. Yet somehow, they consistently outlive the rest of us. Researchers spent years trying to understand why, and what they discovered may completely change the way you think about aging. In this video, we'll explore the 9 habits shared by some of the longest living people on Earth. And by the end, you'll understand why longevity may have far less to do with genetics than most people believe. Everything discussed in this video is based on published research, demographic studies, and publicly available sources. If you'd like to explore the books, studies, and references mentioned today, you'll find them listed in the description below. The story begins in 5 very different places: a rugged island in the Mediterranean, a small Japanese archipelago, a Greek island where time seems to move more slowly, a peninsula in Costa Rica, and a unique community in California. Researchers studying longevity noticed something unusual. People in these regions were living significantly longer than average, and they weren't just surviving, they were thriving. These locations eventually became known as the Blue Zones, but despite being separated by thousands of miles, they all shared the same patterns that would eventually become known as the 9 Blue Zone Principles. Let's start with the first. Most people believe exercise begins at the gym. Blue Zone residents would disagree. They rarely follow workout programs. Instead, movement is naturally built into their daily lives. They walk to visit friends, they work in their gardens, they cook, clean, carry, climb. Their environment encourages movement without requiring motivation. Over years and decades, these small movements add up to something remarkable. In Okinawa, there is a concept called Ikigai, a reason to get up in the morning, a sense of purpose. Researchers have found that people who feel their lives have meaning often enjoy better health and greater well-being. The people of the Blue Zones don't retire from life. Even in old age, they remain connected to their communities and families, needed, valued, and engaged. Stress is part of life, even for centenarians. The difference is that they regularly slow down. Some pray, some take naps, some spend time with friends. Others simply pause and reflect. These daily rituals help reduce chronic stress and allow the body to recover. One of the most famous Blue Zone habits comes from Okinawa. Hara Hachibu, a phrase that means eat until you're about 80% full, not stuffed, not uncomfortable, just satisfied. A small habit that can make a significant difference over the course of a lifetime. Although diets vary across Blue Zones, one pattern appears again and again. Plants dominate the plate: beans, vegetables, whole grains, fruit, nuts. Meat is often eaten in much smaller quantities than in many modern diets. This simple dietary pattern has remained remarkably consistent across the world's longest living populations. But if you think food is the most important factor, the next secret may surprise you. Many Blue Zone communities enjoy alcohol, but always in moderation, often with meals, often among friends. The key isn't the drink itself, it's the social connection surrounding it. One of the strongest predictors of long-term well-being is belonging. People need community, connection, shared experiences. Across the Blue Zones, social participation is a normal part of life, and those connections often last for decades. Family comes first: children, parents, grandparents. In many Blue Zone communities, multiple generations remain closely connected. Older family members are respected, included, and supported. Perhaps the most powerful secret of all is the people around you. Our habits are heavily influenced by our social circles. If healthy behavior is normal in your community, you're more likely to adopt those behaviors yourself. The people around us shape our future in ways we rarely notice. What's remarkable about these 9 principles is how simple they are. None require expensive technology, none require perfection, and none require radical lifestyle changes. Instead, they create environments where healthy choices happen naturally. And perhaps that's the biggest lesson of all. Longevity isn't built through extreme effort. It's built through small actions repeated consistently over time. The good news? Anyone can begin applying these principles today. But despite all this research, millions of people still believe a longevity myth that may actually be holding them back. In our next video, we'll uncover the biggest longevity myth most people still believe, and why it might be preventing them from living a longer, healthier life. Subscribe to the Blue Zone Secrets, and until next time, live simply, stay curious, and keep discovering the secrets of a longer life.